Hello there. Some angle that. Unbelievable. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly.
There we are, a wee canny.
What a bee. That's the lorry done.
Ah, yeah, bandits. Yeah, we're stuck.
Good morning. Let me sort out the fan in here first. Hold on. My window's steaming up. Right, we're in action now. Heading along the road to yard number 4. We're going to spread some urea on wheat. Oh, the expensive stuff. Gulp. You can really see that's 3 bags of urea. Compare that to the NP and K or sulfur nitrogen that we put in the hopper. This urea is a lot less dense, a lot more volume for your weight. It also means you can't spread in as windy conditions, so it needs to be fairly calm to spread urea. That's why if we moved up to 36 metres with a sprayer, we'd probably have to be liquid fertiliser for the main nitrogen element, because spreading at 36 metres with urea, because it's light, is difficult, and there's not many days you can do it. This is only going on at 150 kilos per hectare, so Kev's getting a lot further with the load than the last product we were on. Look at that for a field of barley. Top dollar. It is looking unbelievable. Absolutely top notch. There you go, loads of tillers on that. Fairly clean. The wee bit on the ends there, but that leaves fairly down the bottom now, so it's not going to collect too much sunlight. It's more important we keep these top leaves clean. They get the most sunlight. Hopefully it keeps that way, but happy with it so far. To be fair, most of the winter barley in the country is looking top dollar, because it went in really good conditions, got nice weather, it was easy going, had a really good winter as well, so that's why a lot of winter barley crops are looking smashing. I should have brought my shotgun while I'm here, because there's an old set of bins there. There's a lot of pigeons in there. You can sit and pick off pigeons and crows for days. This field's needing a kick of nitrogen now. You can kind of see a wee bit of yellowness to it. Yeah, it's just needing a bit of nutrition, needs an eat. So from that really nice, lovely barley, we're in a field of wheat now. And this is, looks good, but there's quite a lot of weeds through it. So this is called Speedwell, this stuff. And you can get nice stuff and you can get nasty stuff. And we've got the nasty stuff. So that's what I sprayed off the other day. It's not started to die off yet. Hopefully it will though. You can see it in amongst the wheat. It's totally just like all over the shop. There's just patches in this field. Like this is a bad patch, and there's a few other little bits. Majority of the field's okay, but we did the whole field to get rid of Speedwell, hopefully, to kill it off. It's thick and it just drowns out the wheat. So this is where it's thick and there's a lot of Speedwell, and I'll just jump over there. And it's hardly anything here. There's a wee little dribble, but if you go even further, get a wee bit further over and there's none. If your wheat doesn't get away and it gets drowned out, then basically your cost of production per tonne of wheat goes up, because you're still spreading the fertiliser, but you're not going to get the yield back because it's getting drowned out by Speedwell and you can't combine it. Right, we've got this field done. We're now moving to this field. And then that's yards 3 and 4 done with urea. Yard 2 has a forklift. So I'll just leave Kev there to sort himself out for the rest of the day. Kev's topped off there. Get rid of these empty bags. Head back to the yard. There's a couple of skips I need to move, and I need to wash out the livestock trailer actually. Field of spring barley here, it's just starting to row up. This is the second field we drilled. Just keeking through. Just about 10 mil, 15 mil through the ground now. It's not been lightning fast because soil's not particularly warm, and even now it's out the ground, there's not that much sunshine, it's quite overcast. Soil's still cold, so it'll tick away for a wee while till it actually gets a bit warmer, the soil temperature increases and there's actually sunlight. Apart from the soil's been a wee bit cold, it's been ideal for it. Went in spectacular conditions. It's had a bit of rain and soak up that moisture. The fernt that we spread on it's been able to break down into the soil. Just need a wee bit of temperature and some sunlight, and oh, off to an absolute corker. the bins out of the way just so they can, obviously you can see they're sheeting up the top there. They're needing the space to get their scaffolding in. The calf been born, and Dad just let me know there's a calf been born just 15 minutes ago maybe. Go and see how it's getting on. Looks alright, I saw it on his feet on the camera. Another calf. That's a lovely sized calf. I think I might check the cow just to be sure it's not twins after the last one. But I don't think so, that's a good sized calf. Hello there. Some angle that. I'm just checking this cow, she's just calved. I just want to make sure it wasn't a twin, but she's totally empty, she's fine now. Just after that last one had twins and it died. I just watched it. I'm probably just a bit paranoid about it, to be honest. But the calf was massive. I was 99% sure there was nothing else in there, and now I'm 100% sure. So we can let her off. Calf's an absolute belter. There he is, another bull calf. I think we're sitting at about 72, 73%. I'll check in a minute. I'll go and fill him into the book. There's the mother. Dad's just been picking up carrots and parsnips. No, not carrots and parsnips, carrots and spuds. He's off the trailer there. Get these ones through the grader, split them off into bakers and ones for bagging up and selling. Day one of the flowers, I think it's been quite busy because there used to be a load of yellow daffodils. They're all gone. Hopefully it's warm enough and more will start coming through because we need them. Time for the livestock trailer to get a wash. Dunk's having a shot of it this weekend, so I better clean it out so it's not covered in Smashing! All done. Need to do the back of this door once I fold it up. I didn't get covered this time. Usually end up absolutely quality head to toe. Wet down there, but that's alright. Grabbing some oats now to fill up the creek feeder that's out in the field. I didn't manage to get it filled yesterday, so I'll get a wee bucket full here. These are the oats I'm after. Just a wee puckle. 500 kilo maybe. I don't want to have to come back with a bucket. They won't eat that many oats at the moment, so I don't need to fill it right full. I also don't want to come all the way back in here. I'm going to shut the door and hope I've got the right amount in the bucket. I meant to change this to a lynch pin. I've not done it yet, and I've only brought the one adjustable hammer, so I need to go get another. That is the closest I'll ever judge it all year. I've never done that before and I'll never do that again. That'll start the calves on some grub. Bit of oats, be no harm for them. Right, day one of the tulips and the daffodils, the flowers. They're all gone. I think I got a bit yesterday where you can see the daffodils in this picture. Have a look now. This is the patch you see in the video. Gone, no more yellow. So a good day one. Banger! Hey beast. Look at that wee twin next to the bigger one behind. That's brother and sister. Those two, that one and that one. Hey Cavi, what are you doing? What are you doing? There? You got snot up your snout. Silly bandit. Outside's sheeted right the way up to the roof, not at that gable end. And I don't know if that's getting done, maybe a wee section of it just for the rain coming in this way. Maybe a wee few sheets. Inside of it here, I think, hi, pushed. What do you want? Sparkies have been in, you can see the cables coming down, so they've run wiring up in there. Plumbers I think are mostly done at this stage, so just the joiners to crack on again. Today's butcher counter, Colin's happy with this one. Looks a belter. There's your dry aged pieces. They're lovely. Oh, look at that. Smashing. See all the fat there still breaking down. There was a bit of rain last night, so it's soft. You can see it's not hard anymore. So it's breaking down, getting there. Root systems will be happy to get a sook of that. Just tagged another calf, got one more to go. So this is 066 and 812, it's just my records. Bull calf as well. That's number 2, 067, mother is 579, heifer. All these ones now that are coming off of cows we bought in this year, they're all Simmentals, they're not to our bull. We obviously had 5 Anguses to begin with and the rest have been Simmentals. And then our lot are all Charlies. She was needing a wee bit of a helping hand getting firing up, but she's on now. got a taste of it. Fill her belly up. It's quite empty at the moment. She's pretty confident, that dog. She just takes the mick. I'm just bringing in this banger. This is the field of wheat, which I was in the other day, and this is our worst field, apart from a wee patch of rape. But it's coming good now. It's quite warm. It's soaking up a bit of the fertiliser at the moment. There's still a few patches down there. You can't quite see it, make it out too much, but a bit of a drowned out patch that got nailed down there, and then down the bottom end it won't be as good as up here, but and then obviously there's wee bits like this, but to be fair, it's come pretty good. It's pretty thick. It'll do fine, and if this is our worst field, we'll be happy as Larry. Cow just starting to calve here. I kind of want to pierce that just to avoid a calf drowning. And just like that, we've got another calf, which is actually a heifer this time. This is a pure Simmental, came in the same group as Holly. She came with a name too. Her name's Ruth. Ruth the coo. So that's Percy's calf, Ruth and Percy. Just sprayed its navel. I've not got a tag down here, so I'll need to tag it, but that's its navel done. And it's a heifer calf, so it doesn't need a band.
To give it all